Do you feel like you're spending way too much time building your network marketing business than you probably should? Maybe getting on too many phone calls, maybe overtraining your team, whatever the case may be. If you are just not happy where you are, maybe your income is growing, maybe your team is growing, but something is just not really clicking. So if you really lack that time, it's really time to step it up and start creating more leverage in your business, which is going to give you more time to enjoy the time with your family, to have more fun, to travel more, to do all the things that you probably want to do because you signed up for network marketing. So if you don't know me, my name is Jelena Ostrovska from JelenaOstrovska.com, and I show young entrepreneurs how to grow profitable online business while creating a limitless lifestyle and having more fun. So today I will share with you a couple of strategies and tips and tricks on what you can do online when it comes to growing your business so you can actually have more leverage, because leverage means more time in your life and having better systems and better workflow within your business. So the number one thing that you need to have a good system in place within your team, within your company, however you have it set up. What is the whole process of exposing somebody to the business opportunity? What is the whole process of getting somebody started right? What is the person supposed to do when they just get started? Because if you are babysitting people, you are getting on too many phone calls with somebody before, getting them to sign up, then that's not gonna work out. You know what I mean? So one of the reasons why I was not very successful in my previous network marketing company was just because we kind of had a lot of things going on, but we didn't have a proper system in place to where somebody could easily plug into it and then, follow directions and get results with the product and then with the business side. So make sure you have a system in place. If there's none, maybe you need to work with your upline, maybe with your sideline, I don't even know, but you need to create something that's going to have a better workflow for you and your team and your organization. So, and then you need to get people started properly, the steps, what are they supposed to do when they just signed up, right? So number two, have Facebook groups. I totally feel like Facebook groups is such a major leverage when it comes to growing a business, because you can have team groups, you can have groups for your prospects. This is kind of what we're using in my primary opportunity. So we have a Facebook group for prospects where we can add people and they can browse around and they can watch the video presentation, they can check out the products, they can see all the ins and outs of business and kind of what we have going on. And then we also have team groups for on obviously on Facebook again, and we have step-by-step trainings, what you need to do when you just sign up, and then just ongoing support. I feel like if you're just doing everything 101, that is not leverage. So if you have teammates, or if you have basically no matter who that is, your sideline, your crossline, your downline, make sure you have some kind of Facebook group where people can plug in and ask questions. Because if you have, let's say, a team of 5 people and they keep asking you different questions on a daily basis and you reach out to them 101, that might be fine. But when you have a team of growing hundreds, thousands of people, then it's going to be really hard for you to answer every single one of them 101. I mean, although it is still possible, but that's not the leverage of your time. So make sure you have some kind of support group where people can plug in and you get their questions answered, and especially get other people's perspectives, right? So if I have a question, I'm gonna drop the question in the team group. So there's always going to be support within your organization. So number 3, Messenger. I don't know about you, but I'm personally not a huge fan of building offline. I don't know, I've just never really enjoyed it. I don't really have the time to do one-on-one coffee meetings or do the hotel meetings. They do a lot of them in our company, but just not my jam. And if I need to go to an event, I would totally go there. I enjoy live events and things like that, but even still, I just feel like Messenger gives you so much leverage because you can do so much with it. I mean, every single person that I get to work with, we've connected over Messenger just because everybody is on Facebook already. So it's so simple to, and it's free, right? So it's free to connect with whomever that is in the world. I have people from South Africa and different countries. So just use Messenger to the fullest. Leverage every single aspect of Messenger, because you can do one-on-one calls, you can do video calls, you can do group calls. And here's another thing. So I'm not knocking 3-way calls. I know they're really effective when it comes to growing a business, but let's imagine that you have a teammate, or maybe a potential teammate in Australia, you're in Europe, and then your upline is in the States. that's probably going to be impossible, almost impossible to set up a three-way call. I mean, when, with different time zones, it's just hard. But what's way easier is start a group chat on Messenger, and if you have a prospect who has some questions that you may not even know the answers yet, just like connect all together within a group messenger. People are so used to text messages anyway, so it's just way easier. So I feel like it's way more leveraged than trying to schedule in some time between 3 different time zones, if you know what I mean. So Facebook Messenger, highly recommended. Another strategy that you can use, which may be a little bit advanced, maybe like you can start using that once you already have like a team going, and then you just want to like scale things up and help your team sign up more distributors and more customers. Use webinars. Like, I'm a huge fan of webinars. I've done a lot of webinars, not within network marketing profession, but like, training other people. Basically a webinar, what it is, like, it's kind of like a live event, but it is online. So you have a presentation, and then you deliver some value on the presentation, and at the end you give a call to action what your audience needs to do next. Like, where do they sign up? Where do they purchase a kit? Do they need to get back to whomever has invited them to the webinar? So use webinars to show the opportunity to your audience. One of the strategies that you can also use to have more leverage, because there's 2 ways how you can grow your business specifically on Facebook. You can either use your Facebook profile and just use the free strategy, which works totally fine. I mean, I've been mostly using my Facebook profile to grow my business, but the second strategy you can use is Facebook advertising. So you don't need to create like all kinds of complicated advertising like some big companies are doing, but all you really need to do is like learn a simple strategy how you can drive prospects to Messenger, right? So you can create a simple ad, maybe like your own story or something. Like, I'm not gonna get into details because it's not like I can talk about it for hours, but you can set up like a basic Facebook ad to where you're going to have people who are going to reach out to you, and then you can talk to them about the opportunity. You can expose them to the business or the product side, whatever it is that you're promoting. So I'll put some trainings down below this video or the blog post wherever you're watching this, so you can grab it and check out what you can do with Facebook ads for your network marketing business. But again, on Facebook profile, you need to go out there, build relationships, build reports, and only then, if the person is open, present the opportunity to them or the products. Facebook ads, it's very different. The conversation straight up goes into business, because those people are going to raise their hand and say like, yes, I would like to know more about what you're doing. So pretty powerful concept. So something to think about. Again, you may not want to do Facebook ads if you're just starting out. You need to know what you're doing. If your upline or somebody has some training on it, good. Or check out the training below this video. So another thing that you can do, again, I don't really recommend doing that if you're like brand new to marketing. You can have funnels. So a funnel is basically like what it is. It's a capture page, where somebody goes in and they enter their name and email information, and on the next page they can see maybe like some kind of like thank you page, they usually call them, and then that way you basically build your email list. Like if you go to, for example, Nordstrom, and then you make a purchase in an actual store, then they typically ask you, hey, what is your email address so we can like send you your receipt. I totally like bought that sentence from them because like I was like, here you go, like here's my email, and then all of a sudden I start getting like notifications about different like promotions, about different coupon codes and things like that. So they are obviously building their email list from their customers. So you can do the same thing with your own business. Again, something to think about. I don't really recommend doing that in the very beginning, but that is something to think about when it comes to growing your business. Maybe like when you already have a team, then you can get into that. And then last but not least, blogging. Like, I'll tell you one thing, like if you really want to have a lot of leverage in your business, if you're ready to start building your personal brand, if you're ready to kind of take things further and build your authority, increase your credibility online, if you want people to search for your name, if you really want to build that massive brand, then I highly recommend blogging. Some people use blogging specifically to rank some content. They don't really worry about personal branding. I kind of have a really different outlook on blogging myself, just because I know what it's done for me and I know what it can do for you if you just kind of take it by the horns. So yeah, I'm gonna put some trainings down below the video inside the blog post so you can check out different trainings and things like that. But the reason why I do enjoy blogging is because it is major leverage. It is exposure from Google. It may be even exposure from YouTube if you start doing videos just like this one, and then it is organic traffic. So if somebody searches for your name name or somebody searches for a particular keyword, maybe somebody's searching for your company name, and then if your name shows up, free traffic for life. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you're watching this on YouTube. If you are watching this on Facebook, be sure to like it and share this out with anybody who you think this might be of benefit. Feel free to share this out with your team, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to watch more trainings just like this. I usually post them once a week. For more trainings, you can go over to jelenaostrovska.com and grab your free download over there, and all the resources are going to be mentioned below this video. So hope you enjoyed this one, and until next time, bye.